Mantras of our Divine Mother. Our Divine Mother says, truth is a difficult and strenuous conquest. One must be a real warrior to make this conquest, a warrior who fears nothing, neither enemies nor death, for with or against everybody, with or without a body, the struggle continues and will end by victory. A life consecrated to the union with the divine is the only life worth living. With love and blessings, says our Divine Mother. Words of our Divine Mother from the book Supreme Discovery. First chapter, Discover the Divine. Subtopic, Stepping Back. Our Divine Mother says, most of you live on the surface of your being. Most of you live on the surface of your being, exposed to the touch of external influences. You live almost projected, as it were, outside your own body, and when you meet some unpleasant thing or an unpleasant being similarly projected, you get upset. The whole trouble arises out of you not being accustomed to stepping back. You must always step back into yourself. Learn to go deep within. Step back and you will be safe. Do not lend yourself to the superficial forces which move in the outside world. Even if you are in a hurry to do something, step back for a while and you will discover, to your surprise, how much sooner and with what greater success your work can be done. Our Divine Mother says, if someone is angry with you, do not get caught in his vibrations, but simply step back, and his anger finds no support or response and will slowly vanish. Always keep your peace, resist all temptation to lose it. Never decide anything without stepping back. Never speak a word without stepping back. Never throw yourself into action without stepping back. All that belongs to the ordinary world is impermanent and fugitive, so there is nothing in it worth getting upset about. What is lasting, eternal, immortal, and infinite? What is lasting, eternal, immortal, and infinite? That indeed is worth having, worth conquering, worth possessing. It is divine light, divine life. It is also supreme peace, perfect joy, and all mastery upon earth, with the complete manifestation as the crowning. When you get the sense of the relativity of things, then whatever happens, you can step back and look. You can remain quiet and call on the divine force and wait for an answer. Then you will know exactly what to do. Remember, therefore, that you cannot receive the answer before you are very peaceful. Practice that inner peace. Practice that inner peace Make at least a small beginning and go on in your practice until it becomes a habit for you, says our Divine Mother. Next topic, life, the great opportunity. Our Lord Sri Aurobindo says, all life is only a lavish and manifold opportunity given us to discover, realize, express the divine. Next topic, discover the all calm, tranquil, almost silent consciousness, the Mother. Our Divine Mother says, what is necessary is an aspiration which burns in the being like a constant fire, and every time you have a desire, a preference, an attraction, it must be thrown into this fire. If you do this persistently, you will see that a little gleam of true consciousness begins to dawn in your ordinary consciousness. At first, it will be faint, very far behind all the din of desires, preferences, attractions, likings. But you must go behind all this and find that true consciousness, all calm, tranquil, almost silent. Those who are in contact, says our Divine Mother, those who are in contact with the true consciousness sees all the possibilities at the same time and may deliberately choose even the most unfavorable if necessary. But to reach this point, you must go a long way, says our Divine Mother. Next topic, realizing the divine, a question of will. Our Divine Mother says, there is no one for whom it is impossible to realize the divine. Only for some it will take many, many lives, whereas there are others who will do it in this very lifetime. It is a question of will. It is for you to choose. But I must say, at the present moment, conditions are particularly favorable. With blessings, says our Divine Mother. Question, sweet Mother, what does it mean really to realize the divine? For this, our Divine Mother says, it means to become conscious of the divine presence in oneself or on the spiritual heights, and once one is conscious of His presence, to surrender to Him completely so that one no longer has any other will than His, and finally to unite one's consciousness with His. That is to realize the divine, says our Divine Mother. Next topic, the only thing important. Our Divine Mother says only one thing is important. It is to find the divine, the true purpose of life, the true purpose of life to live for the divine or to live for the truth or at least to live for one's soul and the true sincerity to live for the divine without expecting any benefit from in return, says our Divine Mother.